We're SEMA 2024. Let's get this bread.
With this stuff, we know the ins and outs of cars, and it's a very human experience.
Alright, so this is after SEMA breakfast, 8:45, 8:50, and SEMA show opens in 10 minutes. But luckily with our media pass, we might be able to get in before it officially opens up. So we might be able to avoid waiting at long line.
We usually get to walk through, I think, like starting at 7. So
oh,
the
yeah,
year before
sure.
last when we were here, we walked in, I had my media badges. And this was the year, actually that was the year that Ken Block died.
Oh,
which sucks.
yeah.
It's kind of a sad story. But we were walking with Ken in here and they actually made Ken go the other way.
Really?
And let us walk through. And I was like, he's way more important than me.
Your bag. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Thank you.
It's currently 9 o'clock and they're about to open the gates. Alright, I'm with Steve McGoy.
How you doing?
At McGoy Suspension. We have a very exciting product.
I'm doing good. My grandfather was a huge fan of yours. It's kind of cool. That's the best part of getting here with me.
You see that green one next to it here? Yeah, so a couple years ago, we did, my team developed the TRD off-road suspension on that. We did a lot of
Thank you, sir.
drivers. Everyone knows sports basically.
Yo, how is it?
It was awesome. My grandfather would be so happy.
Keep that hat clean.
Yeah, you got a signature too.
That's awesome. We got the guys over at APS. They have power running boards. Check this one out. This one is actually pretty standard running boards. This one, however, is very unique. I haven't seen any power boards like this. Does it take a while? Oh, there we go. Look at that.
It's just that right now it's a demo mode, so it's just like every 10 to 15 seconds.
This is cool. Very
but
different.
If you look at the video there, once you open the door, it will open, come down right away.
Yeah, so it's individual. So it's not like, you know, these steps where one step comes down per door. This comes down based on which door is open, which is very cool, and I haven't seen anything like that. And this is a prototype at the moment, you say, right?
This one is at the moment, yeah.
Prototype, so.
But we are looking to have it launch sometime next year.
Okay, mainly for Jeeps or?
Nope, it's yep, all the popular trucks right now.
Okay, cool.
So
Nice.
all the big ones.
Nice.
First.
So if you guys need something that has like a rock rail and also like drops down like that. Oh, it's a very cool product. You guys remember Justin from Cognito? Well, last time he had to show us how his pitman arm and idle arm support kit worked with the pin and his fingers. Now we have something really cool to show how his invention actually works.
All right, so as you all may know, there's an inherent problem with pitman and idler arms, okay? So this setup here is from a newer HD GMC. So we've got a steering box mounted, we've got an idler arm support mounted, attached to an idler arm. Of course, we've got our pitman arm. And just to give you a little of the anatomy of this setup, the steering box has a sector shaft, which is what the pitman arm attaches to. So inherently, a pitman arm and an idler arm steering setup is supposed to allow the drag link just to go side to side. Okay, that's how your steering turns. Inside this end of this pitman arm, same as the idler arm, there's a stud coming out of it which the center link attaches to. That center link is attached to that tapered stud just via one nut, okay? So that stud is in single shear. Now, when the steering wheel turns, that stud is supposed to just pivot on axis, okay? Now if you come in close here, you'll see all these marks lined up. So come on in close. Okay, I've got a mark here, 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 and here. When I turn, watch how that works. Okay, you'll see the rod end housing and the pitman arm housing stay together, and then you got your center link, that spacer there, the ball or the sphere of the bearing, that nut and the stud all stay together. So as I steer back and forth, that pitman and either arm support kit is now putting that pitman arm stud in double shear and allowing it to pivot on axis, but prevents it from moving forward and backward. Why don't we want the center link to move forward and backward? Because you can't control toe setting that way, okay? Why does this joint wear out? Why does this joint wear out? Here's what happens. When you buy a new HD, the front end comes pretty low, okay? This tie rod is horizontal with the ground or horizontal with the center link. When we go lift the truck, level the truck, anything like that, and we increase tie rod angle, we just change the force vectors of this. So when this is horizontal, our force vector is horizontal. When we level the truck, we just increase tie rod angle. Now we have a horizontal force vector and a slight vertical force vector. Because center links have a jog in them, which is to clear the frame when you're turning, that puts added force on the bushings and the pitman arm, same on the idler arm side. That's what wears them out faster. The worse the tie rod angle, the faster that's going to wear out. The pitman and idler arm support kit puts that, again, that stud in double shear to prevent that unwanted motion and to make the steering system work like it was designed to.
This is a way better way to explain than the pen and the marker. This is nice. You came up with this contraption?
Yeah, so basically, just imagine that's the frame.
Yeah.
Frame. Bolt steering box on, bolt that guy on. This is all stock. It's just added pitman and idler arm support kit. So the next thing, people go, well, I'm gonna put a straight center link on my truck. Okay, let me show you a straight center link. So this is the Cognito center link kit. We call this the extreme duty tie rod and center link kit. So it's a straight center link. But what happens when you bolt the tie rod onto it? Now you got a jog in it.
Yeah.
Remember, we had a jog in this center link here. Let me show you on this truck, because we've got that set up on this truck. See the tie rod connected to the straight center link, but technically you now have a jog because that tie rod has to mount on the side of the center link. It has to work that way for the steering to clear the frame when turning. Go ahead, get another look in there.
All right.
Okay, so if you look at the end of the center link, which is gray there, and then you got the tie rod attached to it, you can see you have the same jog. So a straight center link doesn't mean you got rid of the jog. It just means now you actually have a stronger, stiffer center link.
There you go.
With a different style of joint. What's the different style of joint? I'll show you. Stock, you have a ball and socket joint, okay? At the end of this stud is a ball and it's inside this socket. When you're steering, you're trying to pull the ball out of the socket. If you can imagine, when you go to a conversion like this with a straight center link, now we're going to a radial loaded joint rather than an axial loaded joint. So your forces are this way instead of axial that way. It's a stronger joint in that way. You're not trying to pull a ball out of a socket. You do get more articulation with this as well. You're not limited like the ball and socket joint is limited in articulation. Do you need the articulation on this truck? No, you don't need that because you're limited by other things like CV axles, lower ball joints, upper ball joints, things like that. But hey, most people don't know we have a straight center link kit. We've had this thing for 8 years. So there you go. There's your 101 on steering, GM steering.
There you go. Cognito has something pretty cool that's coming out early 2025. This is the 2024-25 AT4X HD, which already comes leveled, blah, blah, blah. But Justin took this truck and put a Cognito kit on it. But what we want to showcase at SEMA this year is Cognito has their lineup of shocks. So this is the 2.5 version, and soon there will be a Cognito Reservoir 2.0 shock option available pretty soon. So when you buy a Cognito lift kit, leveling kit, you can now purchase Cognito shocks, and they're going to be tuned specifically for your vehicle, so the ride quality is going to be amazing. So here is the front end, and we got the rear. Very beefy shocks. Correction, this is the AT4X HD, and Justin at Cognito installed their 4-inch kit. So Cognito is going to have a 4-inch kit specifically for the AT4X HD lineup, because as you guys know, these trucks do come 1.5 inches higher from the factory. So it comes with a leveling kit from the factory. So it's a little bit different than your regular HD lineup. So if you have the X HD version, there's going to be a 4-inch Cognito kit specifically for your truck. And then if you have a regular one, it's going to be different than this kit. The way Justin designed this lift kit rides way better than it did stock. Proper downward travel, honestly better shocks in my opinion, heavy duty upper control arms, the whole 9 yards. So if you guys need anything, check out Cognito, and JW Motorsports Co. has all the parts you need.
Yeah.
Are you that white bow tie?
I need to get me one of these smaller vlog cameras, man.
I thought you already have one.
I have it, but it's old and I stopped using it.
Today is day 1 is coming to an end. First official day of SEMA, and we're tired. Very tired.
So much walking.
It is. I think I walked.
You ran?
No, I walked 4.5 miles today. And right now we're headed to Devin's truck to do some last minute, I don't know, I guess we're just trying to meet up with Devin at this moment.
I don't know where he is. We lost him a long time ago.
Yeah, but right now it's 5 o'clock, so everyone is trying to leave. So I think we're gonna try to like kind of hang out for a little bit longer until the traffic dies. I don't think that was an exit. I don't think it matters anymore. We gotta go over that way. But today we were able to conquer West Hall for a little bit, and then South Hall. So tomorrow would be Central Hall and North Hall for some tools. But right now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk around and show you guys some of the cool lifted trucks out here. Yeah, I think I remember this truck from last year, I think. What, the Sparkles?
Like the sparkles? I love the thing, right?
Actually, I think this truck, the whole truck was wrapped in the Sparkle last year. Yeah, the whole thing was wrapped in that. And I think they just got a new paint job this year.
But it's still like, even right through here.
Don't touch it.
I'm not touching
I know.
it.
Yeah, no, they got a new paint job, but it was wrapped in that last year. So I think it was parked right there. Oh yeah, we're approaching Devin's truck. It's lit up. It's a bright truck. I wonder where you got all those lights from.
Ooh, I don't know.
JW Motorsports Co., I would assume.
You think?
Yeah.
You better look at
Who'd you just meet?
What's up and good morning, guy?
What's up and good morning, guy?
Look, I signed her pass.
Oh, there you go. It says what's up and good morning.
Yeah. Put some hearts around his head.
I feel like they let us, all 3 of us meet. Because I came around the corner.
Reunited.
And the truck that had the back really slow. Blue truck.
So you know D-Max Rhino?
Biggest fan.
Biggest fan?
Biggest fan.
So you used to watch him?
Yeah. Biggest fan.
But you haven't watched him in like 5 years, huh?
That sucks.
Rolling
into Vegas.
Putting you on the spot.
Friday morning early.
It's been a couple months.
It's been a couple months.
Yeah.
When he brings the Duramax content back, you know?
Yeah. We're gonna come back and start watching it.
All right.
I mean, it's just an idea. I swear I have not had any alcohol yet tonight.
Tell Ricky Bobby.
Well, that would be a lie. Hold on. I have had one, but it was an hour ago.
Are you here tomorrow? We should make you fun.
Well, I'm at Apex. Yes.
Hey, if you get up on that lift, you be on fire, bro.
I'm on the clock. Took me 10 years of therapy, bro. You bring it up like it's nothing. I think Ricky Bobby on the Big Jack might, be the winner. You can't do it tonight.